Namaste everybody. We are in the 24th part of the Mahabharata series in which I am going to talk about the third nimitta told by Karna to Krishna about the Karana Tithi jumping ahead. He said, Chitram Pidayate Garaha. This word Garaha was treated as Graha by all the researchers, and they interpreted this verse as some Graha or planet afflicting Chitra Nakshatra. But Gara is one of the Karanas. A Karana is one of the 5 Panchangas. Panchangas are there, isn't it? That Tithi, Nakshatra, and then Yoga Karana. That Karana is there. That is, there are 11 Karanas, of which Gara is one. And of the 11, first 7 are Chara Karanas, which will keep repeating, and the last one always come along with Amavasya or Chaturdashi only. And the Tithi, each Tithi will have 2 Karanas. That is, they are all standardized. They will not change at all. For example, today is Shukla, the Shukla Pratami means it will start with Kimstugna and then followed by Bhavakarana. So like this, the Tithi Karana combination or standard. They cannot be changed. They won't change at all. But here he is saying Gara Karana, something he talks something about the Gara, saying that Chitra Nakshatra is afflicted by Gara. Pidayate, afflicts or troubles, it means. And if Chitra joins Gara Karana, that's what he means, then Amavasya would occur of Triyodashi. How? I already told you, the Tithi and the Karanas are all aligned together. Suppose on Chitra Nakshatra, Gara Karana comes. After Chitra, Swati, Vishaka, then the Gara, Vanija, Bhadra, Shakuni, Chatushpad, Nagava. Chatushpad, Nagava will always come along with Amavasya only. But in the normal course, it will be Triyodashi. But it will be Amavasya. How it could happen? This is the Ganesha moment. That is, we have to think what he means by that. That is, he is putting a puzzle which nobody understood that there was a puzzle there. The puzzle can be understood by knowing how the star Tithi Karanas are arranged. Here I am showing from Pushya Nakshatra because on the day only that comet had stood. That's what the text says. On Pushya Nakshatra, counting from the Kritika Paurnami, then Rohini, then Arudra, so first Tithi, second Tithi, like that if you are counting, on Pushya it will be Panchami Tithi. So I am writing one after the other the Tithis up to Amavasya. And so from Pushya, that Amavasya coincides with Jyeshta Nakshatra. And the Tithis are coming along with the first and second Karana, 2 Karana, that is 6 degrees, 6 degrees, half a day, they will come for each Tithi. So like this only the order comes. On Uttara Phalguni day, Karna was talking to Krishna. At the time, Navami must have been running. Navami means Navami will be overhead. For Indian subcontinent, Navami will be seen just the half moon above your head. So he didn't see that because on the day Gara Karana, because Navami will be associated with Gara. But he says Chitra only will have Gara. So some change he has noticed. How to know that he has noticed the change? I will show you the phases of the moon. By looking at the phases of the moon, we can say which Tithi is running. If you regularly look, watch the moon, you will know. This starts from Amavasya to Amavasya here. See, this is for Paurnami, and the conversation is taking place in the waning phase. He was in Navami. We saw in that table itself that the Uttara Phalguni day coincided with Navami Tithi. So he was talking on Navami when half face of the moon should be seen above his head. But no, he saw only Ekadashi then. Only when he says that Gara joined with Chitra, that means the Tithi also has changed here like this. It also means that from that day onwards, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the 5th day will be Amavasya. Instead of saying that on the 5th day Amavasya is going to come, and it seems the Gara Karana is there in Chitra. So instead of saying the 5th day Amavasya, he talked about Chitra and Gara Karana. To reply to this only, Krishna has said, no, on the 7th day from now, that is Saptam Cha Abhi Divasa, the Amavasya Bhavishyati. On the 7th day, Amavasya comes, and on that day, Jyeshta will be running. If you see the word by word meaning of that, 7th day, it will come Bhavishyati, Jyeshta. Why he should say 7th day? See, when you are reading that context, you will be wondered. He told something, nimittas as nimittas. But Krishna says on the seventh day it's going as though it is disconnected with that. People will think probably, and for dating researchers, it will be a kind of a nice time because they have got some input. Like seventh day, Jyeshta and Amavasya, then immediately they imagine there was an eclipse then, and then the war started. Then all these are going around. If you look at other researchers. But here, without any connection with the context, he is talking about Divasad. Whereas he talks about, instead of saying Panchama Divase, Amavasya is going to come. Instead of that, he said Chitram Pidayate Garaha. Here, no, it is going to be on seventh day. That's what he said. That's what Krishna said. And also he said, Yojayet Tatratam, some Sangramam Yojayet. He says, some Sangrama means for the case of for the sake of the war or the battle. Yajna, people used to translate it as yajna. Yojayati comes from yuj, the root word yuj. It means restore or repair or put in order. That means not just an yajna, but an yajna or a ritual to be done for restoration of something, for getting back something, or for reparation of something. So this brings us the question of what happened on Pushya Day. Didn't the ritual that Duryodhana wanted to happen failed? See, it seems so. It shows the Kaurava army did not start on Pushya Day because on that day only that comet had stood. And then on that day only many bad nimittas, sounds, sonic boom, everything was heard on that day. So it was some botched up thing, that ritual. So Krishna now suggests, why not you do on the Jyeshta day? Instead of saying Jyeshta, he says Shakra Devatam. Shakra is Indra's another name. He is the lord of Jyeshta Nakshatra. So on that day, why not you do? That's what he says. But Karna points out the anomaly. No Amavasya and Jyeshta because Chitra joins Gara Karana. Here, once again, I am showing you the normal course and what Karna means by that. On Uttara Phalguni, instead of Gara, normally Gara should come on Uttara Phalguni and Navami should come. But instead of that, Ekadashi has come and it was Baba Balava. So going by that, Chitra will get Gara and then Vishaka will get Chatushpada and Nagava, which normally occurs with Amavasya. That means Amavasya will come on Vishaka and not on Jyeshta. They can see it by the face of the moon. The face of the moon, which should be above head, was just behind him in the west. And then it is quickly going down, and not with a normal course. That is what he means by that. And usually all the problematic verses are repeated twice by Vyasa. Here also he has repeated by saying Shveto Grahastata Chitram Samatikramya Tishtati. The meaning is Shveto Graha. Now Shveto Graha is what? Ask our researchers. Each researcher will say some meaning instead of going into the root text. Root text or astrological text only. This 3162 BCE researcher says Shveta Graha means Ketu. He expects everybody to accept that also. Whereas we have to look at Varahamihira. Brihad Jataka gives all the details about the colors of the planets. All the planets are assigned some colors in astrology. As per that, moon is white. So Shvetograha is moon. Shvetograha has gone to Chitra. Once again, we are getting Chitra Nakshatra here. But the word used here is Samatigramya, which means transgressed. It's odd because moon crossing a star is a normal event. When it is specifically mentioned as a transgression, there is something into it. That means it has gone past. It has gone quickly. It should not be there on the day, but it has gone there. Only then you use the word transgression or Samatigramya. So something has happened. Ganesha moment once again. Moon has transgressed and gone beyond and reached Chitra. That is what Vyasa says. You apply your Arthapatti Pramana. You just circumstantially, at the same time, Karna has talked something about the Gara Karana in Chitra. So what he told us Gara in Chitra is told by Vyasa as moon transgressing Chitra Nakshatra. Gara has joined Chitra. So Karana Tithi, that is a Tithi, has jumped ahead. Moon has jumped ahead. Moon has gone ahead of its regular motion in such a way that Amavasya was indicated on Trayodashi in Vishaka Nakshatra, not in Jyesha Nakshatra, as expected by Krishna. That's what we are coming to see here. A big puzzle which will be gradually, we will be solving it in the upcoming parts. Now we are coming to the end of the 24th part, and I request you to share this with all your friends. Thank you.